Have you compared insurance rates lately? Are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If not, look no further than Ray Felton State Farm, a proud sponsor of Sports on Tap. For a free quote, call his office at 234-284-2996 or visit him online at rayfelton.com.
Whether you're hosting a corporate event, wedding, conference, concert, or any other special gathering, our comprehensive range of services will exceed your expectations and elevate your event to new heights. RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Visit our website at www.rrt-productions.com.
We've got the experience, the passion, and the beach to make your event a smash hit. Whether it's a romantic wedding, a lively sports venue, or a rocking high school dance, Troutland Entertainment has you covered. Contact them at 330-414-4261 or email them at troutlandent@gmail.com. That's troutlandent@gmail.com. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing. Mako Custom Printing specializes in creating high-quality spiritware, corporate apparel, and promotional products that make your brand stand out. Whether you need custom printing, graphic design, or an online store for your school or business, we've got you covered. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing. Visit us at mako.com to start your custom printing journey today. That's MEHCO.com.
Welcome, everybody, to Sports on Tap. This is Hockey Night in Northeast Ohio, presented by Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance. We are live here at the Winterhurst Ice Rink for a Blue South Division matchup of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League between the Brooklyn Hurricanes and the Lakewood Rangers. My name is Ed Dick, alongside the 2024 SOT FFL champion, my cohort, my colleague, my compadre, Sean Duffy's here.
That's right, champion of all. Thank you.
Josh Jeffy, Jeff Troutman, Rob Troutman, Noah Jacobson's out on assignment, and Little Man's here as well, helping us out. We are, again, we're live here at the Winterhurst Ice Rink for a Blue South Division battle between Brooklyn and Lakewood. This game is getting underway a little later than anticipated, but nonetheless, this is a beautiful venue. We love coming to Lakewood for these events here. So these two teams, both in the Blue South Division, let's talk about them a little bit here. The visiting team is Brooklyn. Their head coach is Mike Rost. They are 1-8-3 overall. Their leading scorers are Philip Banasek. He's got 6 goals, and he's got 4 assists. Rocco Spilacki has 3 goals and 2 assists, and Jeffrey Helmick has 3 goals. Their goalie is Nick Stupinski. He's got an 87% save percentage, and he's faced almost 400 shots in this season so far. For Lakewood, they are 10-5 overall. They are 7-0 in Blue South Division play. Their head coach is Andy Sinkovich. Their leading scorers are Ronan Johnson. He's got 30 goals, 15 assists, and Ty Volkancic has 17 goals, 9 assists. Ryan Sterling is the goalie. He also has an 87% save percentage. He has faced over 400 shots this season. These two teams met on November 21st. Lakewood got the 5-2 victory there in that battle. For Lakewood, they are pretty top heavy with Ronan and Tyler. They do have the majority of the scoring. They are both seniors as well. For Brooklyn, they have a lot of skaters on the ice, but as you can tell by the record, they're improving. They're improving every step of the way, and they got a good look at each other almost 2 months ago now at this point. So we'll see what they do in this matchup.
Yeah, you look at these two teams, and obviously Lakewood is the team that's on the rise right now, continuing to dominate the Blue South. I'm interested to see how Brooklyn comes out in this game. There's been a little bit of up in the air with them. Again, the big thing for Brooklyn is they got to limit the amount of work that their goalie's getting shots on. Cannot allow second chance opportunities. On the flip side, Lakewood has been attacking all year. They got to continue doing that. This is going to be a fun matchup, and I'm so happy we're here in 2025 doing the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. We are on the road officially to the Barron Cup 2025. If you want to see all the Barron Cup action, all the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League action, make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube page at SOT Podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notifications bell. We will be live covering games all through the month of January, leading in to the Barron Cup 2025. Is going to be a great season, and right now we're opening up with a team in Lakewood that is really the top of the class of the Blue South right now, and barring any sort of major changes, you're going to see this team definitely make a run at the Barron Cup.
Yeah, the winner of the Blue South Division qualifies for Barron Cup 3. There's only one qualification from the Blue South, and right now Lakewood looks like they're running away with it, but Brooklyn is more than happy to try to dent their chances at that tournament. All right, we're going to step away, and when we come back, we will be live here at the Winterhurst Ice Rink in Lakewood, Ohio, for Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League action in the Blue South Division between Brooklyn and Lakewood. This is Sports on Tap, Hockey Night in Northeast Ohio, presented by Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance. We'll be right back.
He's like, this is it. This is the team. And I'm like, he's like, no, where's James? Don't hit the hallway. He's not here. Yeah, I thought you said he was coming. Me, I'm in net tonight. Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the night of champions. You went to Gilmore. The annual multi-game game for 2016 after the memory of Tommy Boozer, who rolled in the Rangers from 1978 to 1981, and the voice of Rangers for more than 25 plus years. The game has continued on each year's tradition with many alumni, young and not so young. Will all the Lakewood alumni hockey fans in the front please stand and recognize? How many what? On behalf of the Education Administration of Plainfield, we welcome you all to Winterhurst Ice Arena for tonight's game. Featuring our national hurricanes of Brooklyn High School and your Lakewood Rangers. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans. Officials, coaches, administrators, and authority figures that force your team and opponents. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to respect the game. The officials decided this contest the best selected to decide according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tonight's highlights officials are Troy Grohl and Tim Smith. Good. On defense number 22, also on defense number 85, Morgan. At center number 17, Jack Cullen. On the right wing number 10, John Coach. On the left wing number 6, Aiden Shaw. And the rest of the Brooklyn Hurricanes. And now up on your feet, and make some noise for your Lakewood Rangers. For that court leading a 22nd assisted by Tim McDonald and Landon Skelton. Starting in between your impulse and the net, the lead, Ryan Sterling. On defense number 15, Gavin Biles. Also on defense number 5, Bryce Fuller. At center number 4, Ronan Johnson. On the right wing number 12, Frank Schiller. And on the left wing number 6, Tyler Volkmann. And the rest of your Lakewood Rangers. This game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's honor and respect this great nation as we rise, renew our caps, and proudly join in the singing of our great national anthem.
Hit somebody.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors, that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And welcome back to Sports on Tap's coverage of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. This is Blue South Division play. We just heard the national anthem. The reason why we stand up is we stand up for the national anthem, son. My name is Ed Dick, alongside
Hello.
two-time champion of our fantasy football league, Sean Duffy. And we are live here at the Winterhurst Ice Arena in Lakewood, Ohio, for a Blue South Division matchup between Lakewood and Brooklyn. It's Saturday night, and Saturday night's all right for hockey. We are excited to be here.
Way to go, Elton Dick. I love that. That was a fantastic promo there. We got a lot of great hockey on deck here. Both these teams, again, Blue South Division hockey. We are on the road to Barron Cup, and so as I mentioned earlier, these are two teams that are looking to secure that automatic bid into the Barron Cup out of the Blue South. So we have very little time to waste, and we have very little time to figure everything out, but we did. And we are ready to drop the puck here on another hockey night in Northeast Ohio.
All right, we have actually Coach Graw from Strongsville was one of the referees tonight. He stopped by and said hello to us. And we are underway here at the ice rink here at Winterhurst in Lakewood, Ohio. Lakewood is wearing white jerseys with purple numerals. They are going right to left on your radio dial. Brooklyn has blue jerseys with yellow trim, yellow numerals, white trim, going left to right on your radio dial. All right, for Brooklyn, it's all about seeing what they can do defensively to stop both Ronan Johnson and Ty Volkancic. Shot knocked away by the Brooklyn defense there. Starting lineups for Brooklyn, it is number 8, Kyle Morgan, number 10, Yaya Hatab, number 22, Phil Banasek, number 17, Jeff Helmick, and number 6, Aiden Starr, and the goalie is Nick Supinski. For Lakewood, Ronan Johnson, number 4, number 6, Tyler Volkancic, number 5, Bryce Fulmer, number 15, Gavin Beisel, and number 12, Freddie Showers, Ryan Sterling in net. All right, puck goes all the way back through to the Lakewood defensive zone, and we are going to have an icing call. 13:58, just over a minute gone here in the first period.
Yeah, already you're seeing Lakewood really doing a good job of pushing the puck and crashing the net there early on, trying to get some definite work on Supinski for Brooklyn. Again, confusion and screening here going to be big for Lakewood in this game.
All right, we're going to have Johnson versus Rocco Spawaki. And the puck goes around the net of Supinski. That's going to be collected by Volkancic. Volkancic throws it behind the net. That's going to be Hernandez. Nate Hernandez gets the puck loose, and giving chase is Beisel and
Lakewood looks
Jaden
to reset.
DeLuca.
Yeah, looking to reset here, but Brooklyn doing a real good job of putting a little pressure on the end here. See if they can't maybe slip one by.
Ronan Johnson playing a little one-man game, trying to get around Spawaki. And he successfully does that. He's got...
Good poke check there.
You can't ever underestimate the value of a good poke check there. That was Hernandez. Poke checks it away there. And Brooklyn trying to get it clear. That's Giovanni Garst trying to get the puck out. And that's going to be collected by Volkancic. Volkancic doing battle with DeLuca. And DeLuca kind of takes him down with you. Stolen.
Good.
Nice job by Banasek. Phil Banasek, their leading scorer. Now we have an offsides.
Yep.
12:53 left here in the first period. We got a full line change for Brooklyn. For Lakewood, not a whole lot of skaters,
right.
But the two skaters that have the most goals certainly, can certainly do some damage. And we have it's going to be Johnson doing battle with Helmick, and that's going to be Johnson. Johnson kicks it back over to Beisel. Beisel throws the puck. Slings the puck at Supinski.
A little wrister from the neutral zone there.
You throw it in front of the net, you never know what happens.
That's true.
It's Beisel. Beisel retreating, finds Volkancic. Volkancic throws it behind the net. There's nobody home there. Giving chase is Kyle Morgan. Morgan throws it around the boards. Was looking for Starr, and right there is Roland. Roland throws the puck behind. That's Volkancic. Volkancic behind the net of Sterling. Throws the puck against the board. That's Fallon Popovich. Popovich doing some battle there and gets the puck to Volkancic. Volkancic has Johnson in the middle. Volkancic shot knocked away by Brooklyn. Great job by the Hurricanes defensively there, but Johnson's got the puck. Johnson resetting at the point here. He's skating around. Throws the puck around the boards to Popovich. Popovich. Nice throws it behind the net, finds Johnson. Johnson's got Volkancic in the middle. We'll see if we can find him there, but Brooklyn's doing a good job of creating a lot of interference. Shot knocked away, and it's going to be, puck's still loose.
Rebound.
Supinski unable to clear it, and
I think we got a penalty coming up.
Oh, yeah.
A trip to the sin bin in the first period, ladies and gentlemen. These trips to the sin bin brought to you by Mako. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing Incorporated. Visit their website at www.mehco.com. That's Mako.com. Make a statement.
Colin Flanagan is called for the penalty, so we have a 5-on-4 situation for Lakewood.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, obviously with a team like Lakewood, they're going to be crashing the net pretty much for this entirety of these 2 minutes. Already we see a slap shot or a wrist shot there that was covered up. We're going to go to a face-off here just off to the goalie's left-hand side.
Beisel. Interference. So that was Beisel on the shot, and Supinski with a really good with a really good save there. Now Brooklyn looking for a shorthanded goal there. Spowacki giving chase to Beisel. Beisel advances up the ice. He's got Camden Fegley, and Beisel doing battle with the same person who shares the number, that being Nate Hernandez. Puck gets all the way up to the top there, and we're going to have another face-off here.
Good job by Brooklyn there, really extending that play and following that puck into the Lakewood zone, kind of creating a little bit of chaos for Lakewood so they couldn't just automatically reset in the neutral zone and come back in. Took a little bit of time off that penalty.
Ronan Johnson and Rocco Spowacki doing battle there in the face-off there. That comes out to Fulmer. Fulmer looks for Volkancic. Great pass to Beisel. Beisel unable to have a clean handle of it. Spowacki's giving them some trouble there, though. Good job by Brooklyn. They're doing great at limiting the amount of shots there. Johnson swings and misses. That's Spowacki. Spowacki looking for the shorty. Throws the puck behind the net. Actually, not behind the net. Just hits the backboard, and that's going to be Johnson control. 1 minute left in the power play. Oh, boy. Man, Johnson looks like they lost. Oh, stolen.
Oh, wow.
Golden opportunity here. Oh, Spowacki's back there, unable to get a clean shot off. That's Banisic. Banisic shot knocked away by Lakewood. And that is about, wow, that was a lot of action going on there. That's going to be Fagley. Fagley to Johnson. Johnson unable to get it to Volkancic. Puck taken away by Johnson in the neutral zone. Under 30 seconds left in the power play. Flanagan patiently waiting for his turn to get out.
Oh, we got an offsides there.
Yeah, looks like Camden Fagley got caught there. He was on the ice and wasn't able to get back in time.
21 seconds here left in this power play, Ed. You got to wonder, there haven't been many quality shots on goal here by Lakewood in this power play.
No, not the first shot that Beisel had was probably the best shot they've had so far, and that was almost by the blue line there. So,
credit to Brooklyn on the flip side, really adding pressure into the Lakewood zone. Not only eating up time in that power play, but also opportunity for a shorthand goal.
Hattab had a golden opportunity there. Once he stole the puck, he just couldn't get a clean shot off, and that's going to be.
We are at full strength now.
All right, successful penalty kill for Brooklyn. 5-on-5 hockey.
It's got to feel nice for Brooklyn there, not allowing the skaters and the shooters for Lakewood to get a real clean shot on Supinski. Supinski blocks that and then jumps on top of it to ice the puck. We're going to face off here in the, looks like the left-hand circle.
9 minutes, 26 seconds left here, first period. Blue-South Division action between Lakewood and Brooklyn. This is a rematch of their Blue-South Division battle on November 21st. That was won by Lakewood by a count of 5-2. So not a blowout by any stretch of the imagination. Puck stays in the offensive zone. That was a good job by Fulmer to keep that there. Now doing battle in the corner. That's Johnson and I don't remember that now. Flanagan. Flanagan giving Johnson some trouble. Johnson around the point. Shot knocked away. Flanagan and Garst. Good stick work there by Helmick. And trying to get the puck out of there is DeLuca. Comes back out to Banasek. Banasek throws the puck forward. Swing and a miss. That's Helmick. Helmick getting forward there, getting chased by Fulmer. Fulmer tries to get the clear. That's Banasek. Shot knocked away by Sterling. Banasek keeps the puck in the zone. Shot knocked away, not on goal. See if Brooklyn can do so. Oh, that was a good. I see what they were doing there. Now it's going to be it's a one-on-one almost. Let's see if Helmick can get back. Good job by Jeff Helmick. Just gets enough of Ronan Johnson to dislodge that attempt there. So
harassed him the entire way into from the neutral zone into the scoring zone for Lakewood, and what a great poke check just at the end there, not allowing a clean shot on goal.
That's Spowacki. Spowacki controlling the puck, looking for Garst, Garst. Garst gets the puck taken by Volkancic, and that's going to be Spowacki and Volkancic. Volkancic gets the puck away, but that comes to Kyle Morgan. Boy, Garst kind of slipped and fell there. That's taken by Fagley, stolen by Banasek. Stolen again by Johnson, and that comes to Ty Volkancic. Volkancic pass all the way up front, right in front of us here now. Garst unable to do anything with the puck, and now that's Volkancic. Volkancic throws the puck behind the net, and that's going to be Morgan giving way to Banasek. Banasek to Garst. Garst can't control it. Banasek appears to be doing a, oh goodness. Man, Sapinski is playing with fire there.
Yeah,
a little bit there.
He was breathing. He held his breath there for a second.
Stolen by Brooklyn. That's Spawacki. Spawacki unable to get past all of the Rangers. Oh, boy.
Big hit along the side there.
Hernandez boarded up, rolling pretty efficiently there. That's Volkancic. Volkancic gets by. Morgan trying to give chase to Fagley. Fagley shot knocked away by Supinski. Great job by Supinski. And we have
a penalty coming up. Yep. As always, this.
Oh, I think the net
post?
got loose.
Oh, net got loose.
Astute observation by Coach Grawl there on the ice. And the puck got off the peg. And we're going to reset here with 6:45 left here in the first period.
Fast first period right now.
Those of you here in Lakewood, make sure you stick around for the inter-squad alumni game for Lakewood High School. It's going to take place right after this game here at the Winterhurst Ice Arena. Puck not to the side of Sapinski's net. And that's Fagley. Fagley to Johnson. Shot scores!
Wow, good
Ronan
shot.
Johnson, his 31st goal of the year. And that is going to come off the assist of Colin Fagley.
You see that there, Ed. Supinski was completely walled off there by his own defenseman as they were trying to clear a path for him to see. He just lost track of that puck, and a great shot by Ronan into the goal there. I think just over his right shoulder.
That was a rocket.
Yeah.
An absolute seed by Johnson there. I'm pretty sure it was Johnson. But Colin Fagley did some real good work there.
So we got a 1-0 lead in favor of Lakewood with just 6:15 remaining in the first period, as Supinski does jump on top of that to ice that puck, or to freeze that puck, and we will have a face-off, I believe, off to his right.
You need to go to the bathroom, son? Okay. Yeah.
And we got.
Yeah, it's live. This is live. This is what happens, all right? You bring your 5-year-old to a game, and sometimes he has to. All right, puck shot behind the net there. And that's going to come out to Flanagan. Flanagan stolen by Johnson. Johnson looking for Volkancic. And giving chase there is DeLuca. Shot saved by Beisel with the shot, knocked away by Brooklyn.
I think that may have deflected off one of the Brooklyn skates. I'm not sure if that was Hernandez or who, but it deflected. Now you see Brooklyn here trying to dump it down into the Lakewood zone to get a little bit of breathing room, so they're not having the entire Lakewood defense there. Oh, shot just wide. Yeah, just wide of it.
Let's go.
And we have a frozen puck, looks like.
Lakewood goal number 4, Ronan Johnson, assisted by number 5, Bryce Fulmer, and number 7, Camden Fegley. Johnson from Fulmer and Fegley at the 6:31 mark of the first period.
As you can see, with the Ronan Johnson was the goal scorer there with Fegley, and I did not catch the other assist on that, but congratulations to Ronan on his 31st goal of the year. We have a face-off coming between like Ronan Johnson and we got a new play-by-play guy. It's Rob Troutman jumping in.
Wow, this is a
new
cool seat here.
This is new for you, huh?
This is a nice warm seat right here.
Well, you know, we like to keep it warm for our guest announcers as we come in with 5:25 remaining in the first period. Lakewood up to a 1-0 lead.
They've been pretty active on the offensive end, but give Brooklyn credit. They've done a nice job.
Absolutely. And, you know, what's funny is you look at that goal by Ronan Johnson. It was mostly due to Stupinski not being able to locate the puck, getting a clear line of sight on the puck. We got a face-off here in neutral ice. Looks like Ronan Johnson will take this one again. And number 5 for Brooklyn, which is Rocco Spowecki. Lakewood ends up getting the face-off, and it's going through neutral ice here. Ronan Johnson trying to clear it out of neutral ice, taking it back into Lakewood's scoring zone here, and now the puck does sail. I don't think they're going to call icing on this. They waved it off.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle Morgan for Brooklyn tracks it down in his own end and is trying to clear it as Lakewood's able to keep it in their offensive zone. A lot of action right there by Ronan Johnson. He had it for Lakewood.
You know, the thing about Brooklyn is they're doing a good job of keeping things right in neutral ice and not allowing a lot of consistent pressure by Lakewood. But Lakewood is taking advantage. Anytime they get into the Brooklyn scoring zone, they are consistently putting shots on goal there and bringing Supinski under fire.
Yeah, and that looks like an offsides as Lakewood try to get a jump start there.
That was it was close. That was a close offsides there, but again, offsides nonetheless.
And I believe that was Johnson again for Lakewood.
I think they tried to make that last pass, and it just floated into the zone. 4:20 remaining in the first period with Lakewood holding a 1-0 lead over Brooklyn.
Jeffrey Helmick wins the faceoff for Brooklyn. Now they're in their offensive zone as he's looking to track it down. Johnson along the boards. Now a shot on goal there, Sean. And
that was a good shot on goal, but again, out of position by the defenseman there right in front of the goal to collect that rebound.
Freddie Showers for Lakewood had it. Now again,
Jeffrey Helmick was there as well in that to deflect that rebound.
Yeah, and he's active in there for Brooklyn. He's all over the place.
Yeah, he really
doing
is.
A nice job. There's a shot and a save. Nice shot there, and that was Tyler Volkancic.
Yeah, Volkancic was doing a good job there. Supinski, again, a great idea of directing his defenseman to where they need to be. Brooklyn putting it up through the center ice, kind of in the neutral zone at this point.
Rob Troutman coming. All right, that's Rob Troutman coming back out, coming out of retirement for a few minutes there.
Dusting off the old pipes.
That's right. It doesn't get much more professional than Rob Troutman there.
3:07 remaining in the first period with a 1-0 lead for Lakewood as Brooklyn is looking to attack the Lakewood defense here. Doing a pretty good job of keeping it in the zone and getting some shots here. They just need to, again, getting it poked away.
All right, puck taken by Lakewood in the neutral zone. Brooklyn trying to throws the puck back in the neutral zone there.
Been really impressed with Brooklyn's ability to just get ever so slightly in the way of these shots from Lakewood.
All right, that's Beisel. Beisel's shot knocked frozen by Supinski.
Yeah, he collected that really well, and it was a good shot on goal there. Nice wrister right as he was coming through neutral ice, but Supinski's a good goalie, and he knows exactly where that puck's going to be, and he jumped on top of it.
Supinski's faced a lot of shots. 87% save percentage, and now he's well over 400 shots he's faced for the course of the season. Same with Sterling, for that matter, for Lakewood there. All right. Puck is thrown by Johnson looking for Popovich, and taken by Volkancic. Volkancic throws the puck and goes around the net. That's Kyle Morgan. Throws the puck back around. Looking for and finding Jaden DeLuca. And that's going to be Spowacki. Spowacki looking for Rowan.
Almost a collision there in neutral ice.
That's Volkancic to Johnson. Johnson through the neutral zone. He's got Popovich to the right. Shot scores!
Wow, good shot there.
Ronan Johnson, another seed.
Yeah.
And that was there's not much you can do about that. A good shot will usually beat a good defense there.
He beat the goalie there for sure, Ed, and that thing went low and outside and right into the goal, and it was a great shot by Johnson, his second of the night, second of the period, in fact.
That is number 32 for Johnson on the campaign so far. And we'll see if there's an assist attached to that one. We'll hear that from the PA announcer here shortly. And 2-0 Lakewood over Brooklyn here in this Blue South Division battle. Again, this is Hockey Night Northeast Ohio, presented by Raymond Felton, State Farm Insurance. Shot going for the hat trick, and the puck goes wide of the net there. And that's going to be full Volkancic, and it's going to be taken by Brooklyn. That is DeLuca. DeLuca trying to get it clear there.
1:26 remaining here in the first period. 2-0 in favor of Lakewood.
That's Banasek and doing battle with Johnson. Johnson finds Popovich. Taken by Volkancic. Volkancic has a one-on-one. Volkancic. Shot scores! Ty Volkancic at the 112 mark. He stole the puck. He got the puck stolen in the zone and then moved it all the way, got it all the way down the ice, and was able to get the goal there.
Directed traffic in there, got a breakaway and one-on-one with the goalie, and it's been it was nothing that Supinski could really do on that one, as it was just a great shot, and he put it where he wasn't. Got a face-off here at center ice with 1:12 remaining with a 2-0 lead for Lakewood.
All right, puck taken through the neutral zone there. I think that's Morgan. Yep, Morgan trying to get past Fulmer. Fulmer throws the puck to, unsuccessful there. And that's Freddie Showers.
I tell you what, right now I'm seeing Lakewood outskating Brooklyn right now in neutral ice.
All right, let's see Banasek. It's a 2-on-2 here. Banasek shot, not just to the wide of Sterling's net. 35 seconds left here in the period. Oh, good stick work there. Shot knocked away by Sterling. Number 7, that's Helmick. Helmick is their second leading scorer there. We're trying to see if we can do something about that. And the puck stolen there with 20 seconds left here. Puck still in the Lakewood defensive zone. That is going to be Fegley trying to get the puck loose. Puck still in the Brooklyn zone. Less than 10 seconds left here. We'll see if Brooklyn can get something going here before the end of the period, but they're going to have to shoot like now. 3, 2, 1. And that is going to do it. Brooklyn, I don't think they were aware of where the time was at there.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They were not able to get a clean shot off. And with that, Brooklyn is going to go into this second period down 3-0. Yeah. Ronan Johnson has 2 goals in the first stanza, and Ty Volkancic has the other goal. The first goal was assisted by Bryce Fulmer and Cam Fegley. Didn't get an announcement on the second or the third goals yet, but they were both off a counterattack, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were unassisted goals. So for Johnson, that's 32 goals, and for Volkancic, he has 18. Sterling right now pitching a shutout. Supinski's faced a ton of shots, and when we come back from the break, we'll go to our unofficial score. Our unofficial stats, we'll go through those as well. All right, we're going to step away here from the Winterhurst Ice Rink in Lakewood, Ohio. This is Hockey Night Northeast Ohio, presented by Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance. We are Sports on Tap. We'll be right back.
Have you compared insurance rates lately? Are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If not, look no further than Ray Felton State Farm, a proud sponsor of Sports on Tap. For a free quote, call his office at 234-284-2996 or visit him online at rayfelton.com.
Whether you're hosting a corporate event, wedding, conference, concert, or any other special gathering, our comprehensive range of services will exceed your expectations and elevate your event to new heights. RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Visit our website at www.rrt-productions.com.
We've got the experience, the passion, and the beach to make your event a smash hit. Whether it's a romantic wedding, a lively sports venue, or a rocking high school dance, Troutland Entertainment has you covered. Contact them at 330-414-4261 or email them at troutlandent@gmail.com. That's troutlandent@gmail.com. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing. Mako Custom Printing specializes in creating high-quality spiritware, corporate apparel, and promotional products that make your brand stand out. Whether you need custom printing, graphic design, or an online store for your school or business, we've got you covered. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing. Visit us at mako.com to start your custom printing journey today. That's MEHCO.com.
And welcome back to Sports on Tap's coverage of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. This is Hockey Night Northeast Ohio, presented by Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance. Make sure you give Ray a call at 234-284-2996 or visit www.rayfelton.com for a free quote on your auto, home, or renter's insurance. We are also presented by RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Have RRT Productions part of your special day. Book them now for your wedding. Go to www.rrt-productions.com. You will be glad you did. Troutland Entertainment. Get ready to elevate your events to the next level with Troutland Entertainment, your go-to source for musical entertainment in the Greater Cleveland area and across the state of Ohio. Make sure you give them a call at 330-414-4261 or email us at troutlandent@gmail.com. That's TRAUTLANDENT@gmail.com. We mix it, you dig it. All right, we had a quick turnaround here in this game so far. Ronan Johnson, 2 goals for Lakewood. Ty Volkancic with the other one. A 3-0 lead so far for Lakewood. And Brooklyn quickly moving the puck up through the ice there. The thing with Brooklyn,
Number 4, Ronan
let's
Johnson.
see what else we have there.
And number 6, Tyler Volkancic. And number 7, Camden Figley at the 154 mark of the first period.
I think the assist there was for Cameron Fagley.
Yeah, I think you're right. So that would be 2 assists for Cam Fegley today. And the thing I want to look for Brooklyn is when they do have an opportunity to get a shot at Sterling, they need to take advantage of it.
Absolutely, and they need to follow up. They need to crash the nets a little bit. What's happening is they're getting one and done in the zone. Can't have that. You know, most of our goals that we've seen throughout this experience has been rebound goals. You know, with the exception of Ronan Johnson's shot, who's on the play now with a shot on goal. Wow,
Ronan,
great move. And he just misses it.
Boy, Ronan got around Banasek there, and then it looked like he lost a little bit of control there. And as a result, Brooklyn gets a good defense there, and we're going to see if they can get it clear here. That's going to be Fagley getting chased by Flanagan and Spawacki, and that is going to be – that's DeLuca trying to push the puck up through the zone and looking for Garst. Garst going against Fulmer. Fulmer gets the better of that exchange, and Banasek has to wait for the team to get back in an onside position. They do, but that stalled the momentum there for Brooklyn. That's Johnson. Johnson, he can score from anywhere. And Johnson tries to go through everybody and taken away by Brooklyn. Good job by Brooklyn there. And that's going to be Garst, Giovanni Garst to Banasek. Banasek trying to get through her Beisel. And we have a frozen puck by Orion Sterling here at the 12-minute, 35-second mark.
Yeah, that was a good job by Brooklyn in the Lakewood in their own defensive zone there, limiting the opportunities as Lakewood had about 3 or 4 skater advantage on a 3-on-2 situation and was able to come away with no real shot on goal there. Good job by Brooklyn's defense.
All right, we'll see. We have a face-off in the Brooklyn offensive zone. It's going to be Helmick doing battle with Johnson. And hard to see who got the better end of that. And that's going to be taken by Volkancic. Centering pass. Golden opportunity there for Starr. Unable to make it happen there.
Good job by Brooklyn keeping it in the zone without having to reset.
Shot on goal. And let's see if they can continue to push here. Good job by Hatab. Hatab has had 2 golden opportunities here. Now it's Johnson. Johnson, he's unevaded right now. Johnson shot knocked away by Supinski. Good job by Supinski. Looks like Ronan had the glove side top shelf open, and Supinski was able to knock that one away.
Yeah, it didn't look like Johnson got a real great handle on that shot. Shot just wide of the goal again by Johnson. But on that last one, didn't look like he had a lot of control of that puck.
Fagley was looking for Volkancic. Volkancic was wide open there. And good job by Hatab. Hatab doing good defensive battle there, trying to dislodge a shot there. And that is Nemrava, Sam Nemrava, trying to get the puck, keep the puck in the zone there. Now we're in the neutral zone. Puck's stolen by Hernandez. And now to Volkancic. Volkancic Shot wide of the net of Supinski, and that's going to be Spawacki. Throws the puck. Spawacki throws the puck. Stolen by Starr. Trying to get a golden opportunity there, but taken away by Fulmer. Good job by Fulmer. And that is going to be Johnson. Johnson through the neutral zone, 1-on-2. He does have Fagley to his left, sorry. Johnson, shot over the net of Supinski. Shot, good job by Supinski there. Volkancic with a centering pass to Fagley, and kept in the zone by Beisel. Beisel doing battle with Hatab. There, Beisel gets loose. Shot, save by Supinski. Man, Supinski is, oh boy.
I think he may have gotten.
That might have been a shot in a certain area.
Yeah, it's a shot in the pills.
He's a hockey player. He is tough. 10 minutes, 20.
I don't care how tough you are.
10 minutes, 28 seconds left here in the second period. No score in this period, but Lakewood holds a 3-0 lead over Brooklyn.
And they've been really consistent in the scoring zone for Lakewood.
Beisel.
A lot of shots on goal.
That's Garst giving chase to Johnson. Johnson looks for Volkancic, finds him. Good job by Volkancic. Oh, boy.
Oh,
Popovich unable to control that puck. And, oh, boy. Man. DeLuca is having a rough time right now.
Yeah, he is.
Man. And the puck gets thrown around the boards there. And it's going to come back to Flanagan. Flanagan gets the puck stolen by Showers. Freddie Showers throws the puck behind the net. Supinski giving chase is Phil Banasek. Banasek and Showers. Banasek tries to get past Volkancic, unable to do so. Oh boy, friendly fire there for Brooklyn. That's Garston and Banasek. And it's Johnson. Johnson uses the pick from Popovich. Johnson shot, saved by Supinski, and we have a frozen puck. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left. 3-0 Lakewood over Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn's doing the best they can right now with this consistent pressure. But again, Ronan Johnson has really stepped his game up in this second period, really putting pressure on the Brooklyn defense himself with the help of Vanasek and everyone else. But again, it's just anytime Brooklyn gets any sort of movement out of their own zone, they tend to dump it right back in.
Oh, good move there by Garst. Garst has an opportunity. Garst. Shot knocked away by Sterling. Good job by Ryan Sterling. Now we have a counterattack here by Volkancic. Volkancic versus Morgan. Volkancic, good job by Supinski. Wow, these goaltenders showing out here in the second period, both stopping breakaway situations. And that was a fantastic work by both Supinski and Sterling.
Oh, offsides there.
8 minutes, 56 seconds left. Brooklyn had probably their second best opportunity there, and to their credit, they had a real good look at it, and they put a good shot up on the board, and Sterling just had a really, really good save there on Garst.
Going to be interesting to see if they continue to push. Lakewood does with a 3-goal lead here with just under 9 minutes remaining in this period. I mean, obviously you're going to continue trying to score goals, but again, on the Brooklyn side, they got to find a way to get something on the board here before going into the second intermission.
All right, that's Morgan getting chased by Johnson. And Morgan throws the puck around the net, looks for and finds Starr. And that puck comes to Helmick. Helmick cuts back in. Helmick shot saved by Sterling. And the puck comes back out to Johnson. Johnson tries to successfully gets around Hernandez and Morgan. Johnson shot saved into the net.
Wow.
Boy, Supinski and Sterling are putting on a clinic right now.
Yeah, they're definitely showing off whether experience with over 400 shots each of them. Again, great job in the pipes for Supinski as well, as he's been pretty much under attack this entire period.
Elevate your brand with Mako. That's MEHCO. Custom Printing Incorporated. Visit their website at www.mako.com. That's MEHCO.com. All right, just over 8 minutes left here, and no score so far in the second period. 3-0 overall, though. Lakewood had had some absolute seeds by Ronan Johnson, And Volkancic. Shot saved. Beisel saved by Stupinski. Beisel just absolutely demolished Flanagan. I think he's going to take a trip to the sin bin for his troubles there.
Well, yep, looks like it. And this trip to the sin bin, as always, brought to you by Mako. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing Incorporated. Visit us at mehco.com to start your custom printing journey today. Visit their website at www.mehco.com or give them a call at 440-458-4980. That's mako.com. Elevate your brand.
Ooh, there could be, he might have made that a 5.
Ooh, we got some game misconduct. We'll see here as they're trying to sort this out, but they're definitely
there's going to be a penalty of some sort here.
Yeah, there's definitely a situation.
That is going to be Gavin Beisel with the penalty. He did demolish Flanagan pretty efficiently into the boards there, but hard to say if it was intentional. I think it was just some hard skating there, but coaches are going over with it with Coach Sinkovich. And we'll see what. That's a 5 minute.
Ooh, that's
major.
A big one. That's a major penalty.
That is a large one there. All right, so at the 7:53 mark here in the second period, we have a 5 minute major on Gavin Beisel, and so you're going to have a 5 minute advantage here for Brooklyn, and they've been knocking on the door, and now we'll see if they're able to walk through it.
Yeah, I mean, you have a golden opportunity here with 7:53 remaining, and 5 of those 7:53, you're going to be having a one-man advantage for Brooklyn. So they got to make something count here, unless they're going full strength, which looks like they are. Oh, no, they're not. 4 skaters, so we got a 5-on-4 situation in favor of Brooklyn for the next 5 minutes. This is a golden opportunity for them.
All right, so we're which get a little bit of a timeout here. That's going to help Lakewood. They have limited skaters to begin with.
Yeah.
And wait, there's another skater in there. Okay, 5-on-4 hockey here, and that's Helmick doing battle with Johnson, and Johnson.
Lakewood penalty number 15, Gavin Beisel. 5 minutes for boarding. And a 10-minute misconduct.
Ooh, 10-minute misconduct. So that's a big penalty. You're taking Beisel off the board here for a significant amount of time.
All right, so what that that's going to be a Volkancic. Volkancic one-on-one. Shot save.
Off the pipe.
That is a minor pipe bomb, but the puck comes loose into the neutral zone now. Well, that was about as close as that could get without it actually being a goal.
It hit everywhere else but inside the net.
Oh, Volkancic shot that puck off of Banasek. Banasek just sat there and took it, and he seems okay. And I think we have a very vocal group that every time there's a check, I think the Lakewood faithful is going to be looking for some sort of a penalty here.
I think we got a penalty coming up here.
Coach Grawl is going to we are going.
Looks like we got another penalty coming up.
Phil Banasek is going to, I think he's going to be going to the sin bin here.
And as always, trips to the sin bin brought to you by Mako. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing Incorporated. Visit Mako at mako.com, mehco.com to start your custom printing journey today. You can also give them a call at 440-458-4980. That's Mako. Elevate your brand.
Man, that robs them of their leading scorer for the next 2 minutes during this situation here. So be a lot of work for
penalty number 22, Phil Banasek, 2 minutes for interference.
All right.
Okay.
Another interference call on Brooklyn.
So we got 4-on-4 hockey here. See what can happen.
All right. And the puck comes all the way through to the zone there, and it's going to be Sterling to Volkancic. Volkancic takes the puck around his net. Volkancic through the neutral zone. Well, he's just to take this himself. Volkancic, shot saved by Stupinski, and doing battle is Spowacki and Johnson. That is Morgan. Oh, that is a mistake. Morgan, I think he didn't realize that Johnson was back there pretty much by himself, but Brooklyn has done a really good job of recovering. That's Fulmer, stolen by Brooklyn, and offsides on, unfortunately offsides on Lakewood. They were in an offsides position when that puck went right through back through the neutral zone.
Yeah, that was an interesting exchange there when you look at, Volkancic and Johnson is, you could have held that. You could have held that in the neutral zone a little bit longer and let your team reset. Obviously, dumping it back into the zone created the offsides penalty. But again, the way Lakewood's currently skating and playing is, it really doesn't matter if they get that offsides because they're just really kind of forcing the issue.
All right, so Johnson takes the puck there. Johnson trying to get into a situation where he can sling it. Puck is maybe not fully on the net there, but Supinski's going to freeze the puck nonetheless. 5 minutes, 57 seconds left in the second period. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left on the boarding penalty. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the interference. And after the boarding penalty is up, there is another 10-minute major that is going to be served by Beisel. So number 28 right now, that's Max Nemrava. I believe he will be coming back on the ice or
he'll probably
come back
he'll
on
take
the ice.
Beisel's spot as the man that comes back in.
Beisel's going to be hanging out there for a little bit. All right, puck is behind the net of Supinski. Oh, stolen by Chow. That's way too close. Shot scores! And that is a hat trick for Ronan Johnson. That is an even strength goal, even though they're both in the penalty situation. I'm going to call that an unassisted goal because he just committed larceny behind the net, stole the puck from the defender, and got the puck into the net.
Great move by Johnson there as he was able to corral that puck just enough to get a good shot on goal, and he went top shelf on him again. Over the left-hand shoulder of Supinski. Supinski doing a great job in goal, but again, at no point is he's just being under constant barrage by these Lakewood skaters.
All right, with that, Lakewood now is up 4-0 on Brooklyn, and with that, there was no advancement as far as the penalties concerned there. So no pucks got no one's out of the ice there. Now that's Volkancic one-on-one. Volkancic, good job by the Brooklyn defender, Jeff Helmick. Boy, he gave himself a little fist pump, and he deserved it.
Yeah.
He chased down Volkancic and got just enough in the way there to not provide a clean shot. 15 seconds left on the Brooklyn penalty. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left on the Lakewood penalty.
And say nothing of Supinski's job of jumping on top of that puck as soon as it cleared the stick of Volkancic. But again, you want to try, and if you're Brooklyn here, you're going to have about 2.5 minutes, so to speak, of additional power play time once their penalty's up to really focus on this.
Shot scores! Freddie Showers finds Volkancic, and Lakewood is starting to put a stranglehold on this game.
6-0 now in favor of Lakewood with 4:57 remaining on the clock. Again, 6 seconds remaining in the Brooklyn penalty. It's a situation now where Lakewood is just finding where Brooklyn isn't and really putting pressure on Supinski, and it's hard to see these goals go in if you're Brooklyn. Sorry, 5-0 in favor of Lakewood.
That was Freddie Showers is going to get the assist there. That was a well set up one-timer from Showers to Volkancic. Volkancic at it again. Shot saved by Supinski. Supinski's trying to get a frozen and trying to freeze it, and he does. I've noticed here, Sean, that the goals that are starting to pile up here tend to come in the second part of the period here. So you wonder if Brooklyn's kind of wearing down a little bit as the period rolls on, and Lakewood appears to be getting stronger as the period goes on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a testament to, number one, Lakewood and their ability to continuously, put pressure on the opponent. But number two, again, just the sheer volume of shots on goal from Lakewood as opposed to Brooklyn. I mean, I don't think Singer has been under at any duress really for the majority of these two periods, and we see that Supinski is constantly under fire.
All right, now we have for the next 1 minute and 42 seconds, Brooklyn is on the power play. So we'll see if they're able to get another good opportunity there to try to give Sterling a little bit of make him sweat a little bit there.
Yeah,
that's Spawacki. Spawacki looks for and finds DeLuca. DeLuca getting chased by Johnson. Johnson throws the puck against the boards, and that's going to be Fagley. Fagley unable to control the puck, but now that's Johnson. Johnson controls the puck in the zone. Johnson, he might just go one on everybody here.
He's done it before
in
this game.
That's Banasek, fresh off the penalty. Banastek's in the neutral zone. Gets by Fagley. Gets by Volkancic. Ooh, unable to get a shot off. That's Johnson. Johnson gets past Morgan. All right, Johnson go for number 4. Let's see if we can do it. Johnson, shot saved by Supinski. And
I think the net came off the post there. Oh, wait a minute. We got a penalty on Brooklyn.
Looks like we got a slat. Oh, boy.
And we got a little after whistle.
That's gonna be Kyle Morgan going to the sin bin there, Sean.
Yes, and as always, these trips to the sin bin brought to you by Mako. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing. Visit their website at www.mehco.com or give them a call at 440-458-4980. Elevate your brand with Mako at mako.com.
All right, it's Kyle Morgan in the sin bin there, so we are at even strength.
We got like
we have a double penalty.
We got a double penalty. Looks like he got 2 minutes for the actual penalty, and then the little
maybe 2 minutes for afterwards.
Yeah, for the after action.
Okay. All right. So it looks like Brooklyn. We are at even strength for the next 50 seconds.
And then, am I to believe that Lakewood then goes on the power play? It's getting confusing here at Winterhurst.
You know, the real winner here is Mako.
That's the real winner, I think.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of run here now from these penalties. We're gonna have an icing call on Brooklyn. 3 minutes 33 seconds left.
Well, when you talk about the real winners,
Number 8, Kyle Morgan, 2 minutes for slashing and 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike.
Okay, so double penalty on number 8 there for 2 minutes for slashing and then 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. You mentioned the winner of Mako, but we are the real winners because we are sitting in these beautiful coats that Mako that has provided us. They did a great job keeping us warm all throughout this game here in these cold temperatures that is Northeast Ohio.
Well, Popovich with a rocket, but there was nobody home for Lakewood there, and now giving chase there is Hernandez. Hernandez getting chased. Oh, boy, that was – oh, goodness. Ronan Johnson showing off here. Shot wide of the net.
We got bodies flying everywhere on the ice right now.
Johnson, he's got Volkancic in the middle. We'll see if he can find him, though. So it's Johnson to Volkancic. Volkancic shot wide of the net, and the puck goes all the way around. It's going to come back into the neutral zone right in front of us. Ronan Johnson. Johnson gets met by Helmick. Clean hit there. Good job. And now the power play is over. The penalty for Lakewood is over. Beisel is still going to serve the 10 minutes misconduct. So on the ice is Max Nemrava. He came out of the penalty box to serve that 5 minutes. So now Brooklyn, you know what? They're not running that concurrent. They're running those concurrent. Yeah. They're not running again consecutive. So it looks like Morgan will be out here in 2 minutes. I thought they were going to run it one after another, but shot wide of the net. Boy,
little
man,
one-timer there.
Volkancic wound up for that one.
Yeah, he exercised a little bit of frustration on that shot there, Ed.
Yeah, no kidding there.
Got 2 minutes here remaining in the second period, and it's all Lakewood all night, 5-0, as they've scored 2 goals in this second period. Looking for more. Good job there by Brooklyn.
Hernandez gets in the way of Volkancic, and Volkancic still with the puck to Popovich. Popovich to Johnson. Johnson shot knocked away by Supinski. That's Popovich. Popovich shot wide of the net. And that's going to be given chases Nemrava. That's Max Nemrava to Volkancic to Johnson. Johnson at the point. Johnson to Volkancic. Volkancic shot knocked away by Supinski. Fallon Popovich was trying to run some interference there to give Volkancic a good look at it. And that puck's taken by Banasek. Banasek puck stolen by Johnson. And a good job by Johnson. Ronan Johnson going through the neutral zone again. Johnson's got Nemrava to his left. He opts to put it in the corner. Slings the puck around. Nemrava tries to get the puck back. Nemrava, there's Popovich. Popovich to Johnson. Johnson, shot not saved by Supinski. 49.2 seconds left here in the second period. Lakewood 5, Brooklyn nothing.
Yeah, this is this period has belonged to Lakewood in so many ways, and it really is a testament to the ability they have to put the puck on net. Again, Supinski's been constantly under fire. this entire period, and he's let 2 goals pass, obviously. But again, when you're under that amount of pressure and constant barrage, it's tough to, the fact that he's only let 2 pass is pretty impressive.
Yeah, no doubt. After this period started, it looked like Brooklyn was going to be able to match shot for shot there, but that just hasn't happened in the last half of this period, and Supinski has faced a ton of pressure.
Yeah, and you look at the fact that Brooklyn had a couple of opportunities, again, in a power play situation, but then they shot themselves in the foot by committing their own penalties, letting that emotion take hold of them.
All right, so it looks like Morgan is still in the penalty box. So there's Johnson. Good stick work there. Wow. Boy, that was a very dramatic save by Supinski. But quite honestly, that dude deserves to take a bow after that one.
Yeah, that was impressive there by Supinski. But also, again, Ronan Johnson is just, every time he gets the puck, he's really impressive with it.
All right, 9 seconds left here in the period. Puck gets all the way down. It's going to be no icing call. Oh, we do have an icing call. 4.1 seconds left here in the second period. Lakewood 5, Brooklyn nothing. Right after this period, before we go away, we'll take a look at the stats real quick, since we didn't have a chance to do that before, and we will take our customary second intermission break. We're going to go right at center ice here for this one.
Yeah, why make them skate all the way down there?
All right. Power play. Puck drops, and that is going to do it here for the second period for Lakewood. 2 goals scored. 1 goal, Ronan Johnson got a hat trick. He now has 33 goals on the campaign. The second goal scored by Ty Volkancic off of the assist of Freddie Showers. That for Volkancic, that is now his 19th goal of the campaign. Right now, assists so far for Freddie Showers, and 2 for Camden Fagley, and 1 for Bryce Fulmer. On the Brooklyn side, no goals, no assists yet. All right, unofficial stats, of course. The only thing that is official are the goals. Shots on goal heavily in the Lakewood favor there. 27 shots on goal and 21 saves for Supinski. 7 saves so far for Ryan Sterling. Faceoffs won. Lakewood has a decided advantage there, unofficially 3 times better than Brooklyn there, 24-8. And penalties, Brooklyn, it seemed like Brooklyn in this situation, they can't afford to be stuck in the box, but right now they have 4 penalties to Lakewood's 1. Now, 1 for Lakewood's pretty big.
Yeah.
Gavin Beisel's not, if I have my math right, he won't be able to come out and play. He won't be able to play for
at least 5 minutes of the first game, of the third period, I would say.
Yeah, agreed there. So we will see how that shakes out as the second period comes to an end. We are currently in the second intermission here at the Winterhurst Ice Arena here in Lakewood, Ohio. This is Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League Blue South Division action. Right now, Lakewood 5, Brooklyn nothing. Lakewood looking to go to 8-0 in Blue South Division play. Brooklyn is looking for their first victory. Their second victory in. This will be their first victory in Blue South Division play. And for we already have a hat trick for Ronan Johnson, and then Ty Volkancic again with 2 goals. All right, let's do a quick word with our sponsors here too, as well. Of course, we always start with Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance. Have your auto insurance rates continue to increase? Is your current agent now providing the service you would like, or maybe you do not have an agent and just 800 number? Give the risk advisors at Raymond Felton State Farm a call. Their team of licensed professionals will advise you on your risks and ensure you understand the coverage you put into place. You can call them at 234-284-2996 for a free quote, or work on a quote yourself at www.rayfelton.com. All right, whether you're hosting a corporate event, wedding, conference, concert, or any other special gathering, our comprehensive range of services will exceed your expectations and elevate your event to new heights. RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Visit our website, www.rrt-productions.com. All right, Get ready to elevate your events to the next level with Troutland Entertainment, your go-to source for musical entertainment in the greater Cleveland area and across the state of Ohio.
Come down and get your jersey here.
Book now and let us turn your vision into a reality. Contact Troutland Entertainment at 330-414-4261 or email us at troutlandent@gmail.com or through Instagram and Facebook. Troutland Entertainment, we mix it, you dig it. Last and certainly not least, Mako Custom, elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing Inc. Mako Custom Printing Inc. specializes in creating high-quality spiritware, corporate apparel, and promotional products that make your brand stand out. Whether you need custom printing, graphic design, or an online store for your school or business, we've got you covered. That is elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing Inc. Give them a call at 440-458-4980 or check out their website at www.mehco.com. All right, we are going to step away for a brief minute here. When we come back, third period action of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League Blue South Division between Lakewood and Brooklyn. You're watching Sports on Tap. This is Hockey Night in Northeast Ohio, presented by Ray Felton State Farm Insurance, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Sports on Tap's coverage of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. This is Blue South Division action, and we are live from the Winterhurst Ice Arena in Lakewood, Ohio. My name is Ed Dick, alongside Sean Duffy.
Hello.
We have Jeff Troutman, Rob Troutman, Josh Jeffy. No Jacobson is out on assignment, and
Little Ed.
Little
Ed's here.
Little Eddie is here as well, causing
Mayhem and all kinds of stuff.
Causing a ruckus here. But nonetheless, we are here. Lakewood versus Brooklyn in a Blue South Division battle. Lakewood right now with a 5-0 lead over Brooklyn. Before we get rolling with some more statistics, let's do another quick word from all of our sponsors. First, Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance. Call 234-284-2996 or visit www.rayfelton.com for a free quote on your auto, home, or renter's insurance. And then RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Visit our website at www.rrt-productions.com.
And as always, brought to you by Troutland Entertainment, your go-to source for musical entertainment in the greater Cleveland area and across the state of Ohio. Contact them at 330-414-4261 or email them at troutlandent@gmail.com. Finally, Mako. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing for all your sportswear needs. Visit them at mehco.com to start your custom printing journey today. Visit their website, www.mehco.com, or give them a call at 440-458-4980. That's Mako. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing.
All right, we are, again, live here at the Winterhurst Ice Arena in Lakewood, Ohio. For Lakewood, they have a hat trick from Ronan Johnson, and they have 2 goals from Tyler Volkancic. Assists so far, 2 for Camden Fagley, 1 for Freddie Showers, and 1 for Bryce Fulmer. Ryan Sterling, unofficially 7 saves on the campaign. For Brooklyn, Nick Sapinski, unofficially 21 saves in this contest, and he's done, quite honestly, if Sapinski hasn't been playing as well as he has, it could be a lot more uglier than it looks. In this period, though, we're going to look to see if Brooklyn can cash in on some of those opportunities. And the way that this game's been going, it seems that Brooklyn needs to get that done probably within the first half of the third period. So to try to withstand the storm that Lakewood usually has.
Absolutely, and right now it's going to be imperative on Brooklyn that they get something on the board here and prevent Lakewood from really setting up shop in their scoring zone. It's going to be quite the effort to come back here with a 5-0 lead. Again, we've seen it happen before in the game of hockey, but it is going to be pretty imperative on Brooklyn to, again, really take chances here in this third period against a very good and a very disciplined, for the most part, Lakewood Rangers team.
All right, Lakewood is going to be right to left on your radio dial. White uniforms, purple numerals.
Uh-oh.
And then Brooklyn is left to right on your radio dial. They have blue uniforms, yellow numerals, white trim. All right, that is Freddie Showers getting knocked down by Phil Banasek, and puck comes back to Ronan Johnson. Johnson loses the puck right in front of us in the neutral zone, and that is going to be Banasek. Banasek throws the puck to Helmick. Helmick to Johnson. Johnson to geez, Flanagan or Helmick. He's not the first scare that's happened to today.
No.
All right, Volkancic. Good job by Phil Banasek getting in the way there. Banasek throws the puck around, past Showers into Johnson. Johnson feeds the puck back into the corner there, and that is Volkancic. Volkancic throws the puck. It's taken by Fulmer. Fulmer, good defense by Hatab. And now it's going to be Banasek. Banasek throws the puck against the boards, looks for Morgan. That's Helmick and Morgan deciding who's going to take the puck. And now Fulmer says, I'm going to take the puck. Gives it to Freddie Showers. Showers into the zone. Showers shot. Saved by Supinski. Frozen by Supinski.
Little risker there from Showers, but again, Supinski all over that. Again, that's probably the least amount of velocity he's seen on a puck all night, given the amount of velocity that guys like Johnson and Volkswagen have put on it. Beisel still remains in the sin bin there as a result of that major penalty from the second period. We'll see if he comes out in the next 5 or so minutes for that.
All right, puck comes out to the. Now it's in the zone there. That's given chase there. Is Spawaki and taken by Namreva.
Yeah, it's been like that all night for Brooklyn. Is that as soon as they get any sort of momentum going towards that, they're out of position.
Ooh, good job. Johnson gets through. Puck stolen by saved by Supinski.
And it looks like we got a penalty coming up right now on Brooklyn. And as always, this trip to the sin bin brought to you by Mehco.com. That's MEHCO.com for all your custom sportswear needs. Visit their website at www.mehco.com. That's Mehco.com. Elevate your brand with Mehco.
That's going to be Nate Hernandez getting the penalty there. Honestly, that kind of makes sense given what we saw there. You don't really see Johnson. You don't normally see Johnson miss that clean of a shot without something going on.
Yeah.
And he got wrapped up by Hernandez there. So Lakewood on the penalty with at 13:16 left here in the third period. Shot by Volkancic. Hooking. We have a hooking penalty on Hernandez there. All right, so Lakewood is on the power play. We'll see if Brooklyn can get the kill. Brooklyn's been pretty good on the penalty kill today.
Yeah.
They have not. They've been able to clear the puck and not give any opportunities there. That's Volkancic's shot wide of the net, and the puck comes all the way back into the corner there. Thrown into the defensive zone for Lakewood. That's Fallon Popovich. Popovich gonna advance the puck up. Ooh, met up with Colin Flanagan. That did not work out so well for her, and that's gonna be brought up by Johnson. Johnson. Puck stolen by Banaszak. Banaszak throws the puck behind the net into the corners and thrown by Starr all the way and stolen by to Fulmer. Fulmer looking for Popovich.
1 minute remaining on the power play here for Lakewood as they're just really pressing the issue and trying to get a good shot. And good job by Brooklyn right now, really clearing that puck as quickly as they possibly can, making them eat up time in this power play when they're down a man.
All right. Puck's taken into the neutral zone. That's Johnson. Johnson trying to get around a couple of Hurricanes. Stolen by a combination of Kyle Morgan and Phil Banaszak. That's Morgan. Morgan poke-checked away by Popovich. And that is Camden Fagley doing some work there. That's Johnson to Volkancic. Volkancic gets by Starr. Volkancic shot saved by Supinski. He's looking for the puck somewhere. Gets wrapped up somewhere in the pads, and he produces the puck, and we have a face-off in the Brooklyn defensive zone.
11:33 remaining in the third period. Lakewood holding a 5-0 lead.
All right. Our next action is going to be this Friday night.
That's right.
We will be in Mentor. Kind of our second home away from home there.
We always love going out to Mentor. They always have a good game at Mentor, no matter who we're covering. I believe we're covering the Hudson Mentor game.
Yes.
Which will drop the puck at 6 p.m. on Friday night at the Mentor Ice Arena. That's Mentor. It's a Red Division matchup, which will be our first Red Division matchup this year.
We've been delving a lot into the Blue South Division here.
We really have. We did get a White North game. To kick off the year with Elyria Catholic, and some discussion around the face-off here.
All right, puck taken by Johnson. Hernandez out of the penalty box, so a successful penalty kill for Brooklyn. Great job by the Hurricanes on the kill.
Yep.
And that's going to be Helmick. Jeff Helmick throws a puck behind his own net, and that's going to be Freddie Showers. There's a host of Hurricanes in the corner there doing battle with Showers, and eventually comes out to Helmick. That's Flanagan doing some work trying to get the puck out. Now it's to Showers. Showers throws the puck in front of Supinski's net, cleared out, and Banaszak got caught somewhere. Again, he's a hockey player. He's tough, but doesn't seem like that felt great. Volkanczyk shot knocked away by Supinski.
Good job by Supinski there, getting just where he needed to be just in time.
All right, that's Popovich. Popovich looks for Johnson and finds him. And Popovich getting right in the middle of the net there. Oh, that's Johnson again. Shot wide of the goal and comes back out to Fulmer. Fulmer keeps the puck in the offensive zone, throws the puck in the middle. Banasek, having recovered from the shot he took earlier, he's ready to get back in there. Banasek was looking for Hernandez, unsuccessful. Helmick knocks the puck away, and giving chase there is Gavin McAnally, and that's stolen by Showers. Showers boarded up pretty efficiently there. Wow, Supinski was he literally raised his hands up there.
Bodied there along the boards and wanted a penalty, didn't get one.
I think Supinski was just happy he was going to get relief from a shot opportunity there. That's going to be Banasek. Banasek looking for help, unable to find somebody.
It's interesting right now right now it seems that Brooklyn is really focusing on the defensive end and rather than being aggressive on the Lakewood end, which is something that is not obviously is not going to pay dividends towards the end of this period. You want to make sure you're on the offense as best as possible, and it's telling in how much they respect and also fear Lakewood's ability to put a shot on goal at any time, and again with accuracy. I think that's the big thing when you look at the shooting of Rowan Johnson and Volkanczyk is the accuracy on the one-timers, and you got to be very careful if you're Brooklyn here.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, 9 minutes left here in the third period. Puck in front of the net, cleared by Lakewood.
Great defense there by the Lakewood Rangers.
We have an icing call on Lakewood.
9:03 remaining in the game with a 5-0 lead in favor of Lakewood. I mean, look, honestly, are they going to score 6 goals in the next 9 minutes? Maybe, but I doubt it. So it's going to be important for Lakewood to make sure that they're still playing clean and and not giving up stupid penalties and not getting sucked into the desperation of Brooklyn here. And again, Brooklyn on the flip side needs to be a little bit desperate. They need to start taking some chances, selling out a little bit for the puck.
Banasek had a decent opportunity there, but he threw the puck wide of the net of Sterling, and now it's taken by Popovich. Popovich giving chase to Flanagan, and Flanagan around the corner there, looks for and finds DeLuca, but Flanagan throws the puck and taken by Volkanczyk. Volkanczyk shot knocked away by Xander Rowland, and that puck comes out to Volkanczyk. Volkanczyk throws the puck in the middle, looking for Fagley, and saved by Supinski.
Yeah, another good shot there, understanding to clear that away and give his team an opportunity rather than jumping on top of it and freezing it.
All right, Kyle Morgan taking the puck through the zone. Morgan, good job by Morgan, but
that went bad. That went bad pretty quickly. Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah, he's not. That was a. All right, they're trying to get again the trainer out right away there. Morgan lost control and hit the board pretty hard there. All right, we're going to step away here while medical attention is given to Kyle Morgan, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Sports on Tap's coverage of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. This is Blue South Division play between Lakewood and Brooklyn, and it looks like Kyle Morgan is able to get off the ice under his own power. He
looked like he lost control there, Ed, in going in for that shot attempt, and lost a little bit of control, ran into the boards, took a pretty hard hit, and he was able to be assisted off the ice with some of the other players, but we're obviously hoping he recovers from that. But that was a pretty nasty hit on his part.
All right, so we'll wish the best for Kyle as we wrap up this contest here. All right, Eddie, you're about to go here soon, so I'm going to give you an opportunity. When you want to say bye?
Nope. We got a. Oh no! Coach Grohl took a hill.
No, I think Coach Grohl.
Go on. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his levels.
Yeah, his levels were not tested at that point.
The way his voice is, I don't think any levels can adequately do that.
All right, as we say, let's reset here. 7:27 remaining in the game. Lakewood with a 5-0 lead right now, and Brooklyn needs to find some offense right now. As Lakewood has done a really good job of keeping them at bay, so to speak. It's been quite the impressive feat, especially by Ronan Johnson, who, again, with a hat trick in this game, had a really good opportunity there. He had an opportunity for a few more goals there, but again, Supinski for Brooklyn has done a good job with them. And 6:56 here remaining in the game. It looks like, again, it's a bit academic here for Lakewood. You'd like to see Brooklyn maybe get on the board to take something positive away from this from this game here.
That's DeLuca trying to do some stick work there. It's puck taken from him. That's Roland. Roland throws the puck behind the net. And the puck comes out to Sam Nemrava. Nemrava throws the puck. Shot by Banisic just wide of Sterling's net. And puck is going to be controlled by Ronan Johnson. Johnson's kind of taking it easy here. Doesn't look like they're trying to advance. They're trying to advance the puck, obviously. Oh, he's looking for Showers. Showers unable to get a clean shot at it. Phil Banisic does a great job getting the puck out of there.
Yeah, Banisic did a great job of just being in the way of that pass as they were trying to lead up to Showers. Good job there by Banisic.
Johnson's looking to create for his teammates here. Volkancic shot knocked away by Supinski. Now that's going to be Banisic. Banisic advances through the neutral zone. Banisic stolen by Johnson. And the puck comes out. Ooh, Volkancic takes it before he even gets to Sterling. Looking for Popovich. Unsuccessful. Popovich trying to get the puck back from Helmick. Shot by Spawicki. Thrown wide of the net. And puck comes. Ooh, Showers unable to control it. Still in the Brooklyn offensive zone. Back to the neutral zone now. Flanagan has to get the puck. Yeah, there we go. Everyone's back on side. Back in the neutral zone. And, ooh, puck is thrown into the net. We have an icing call at the 5-minute, 11-second mark. And Gavin Beisel celebrates. He's able to.
He's back in the game.
He had a long break there.
Yeah, he had a nice vacation in the sin bin there. Should be well rested for the remaining 5 minutes and 11 seconds of this game.
I'm not sure he's I'm pretty sure he's not going to come off the ice for the rest of this game.
If I'm Lakewood, I wouldn't make him skate it.
All right, 5 minutes, 11 seconds left. That's Spawacki doing battle with Fulmer. Oh, man, puck thrown by Helmick way wide of the net. That's Starr. Starr throwing the puck to Hatab. Hatab unable to control it. Now taken by, that's Beisel. Beisel gets boarded up by Helmick. And nice clean play there. Flanagan throws the puck to, oh boy, geez, Beisel. Beisel. He wants to fight everybody right now. It looks
He's
like.
taking on the Hurricanes 1-by-1 or 2-on-1 at this point.
Kind of reminds me of that scene from the movie Grown Ups 2 where Stone Cold Steve Austin just like,
just came at him.
He just kept knocking out the college kids.
Yeah. Ooh.
Shot saved by. I'm not sure that was so much a save, but Sterling wanted.
He caught it.
He wanted to touch the puck. He looked sweet doing it.
Yep.
And as a result, we have a face-off at the 4:19 mark.
And again, this will likely move Lakewood into a stranglehold of the Blue South Division here when it comes to go. I mean, again, we talk about this month, Ed, as the road to the Barron Cup, and it's really do or die for a lot of these teams to make the show, so to speak. Obviously, in the red division, all the teams make it.
Same in the white division, too.
Yeah, same in the white division, because, again, with the competition to just make the tournament, really falls in the blue division at this point. And, again, really out of the blue north is where you're seeing a lot more of the teams that are going to come out of there. Obviously, the one qualification out of the blue south. But, again, this is where teams will say they need to start playing their best hockey in this month, especially leading up to the Barron Cup. Because, again, as we've harped on in our shows and in our coverage, the state of Ohio only has one level of hockey, one division of hockey. It's the dumbest thing on the planet. I'm sorry, Ohio High School Athletic Association, but you're basically putting kids who are learning how to skate against kids that have been skating their entire lives, and it's just blowouts for the first 2-3 weeks of the tournament. That being said, it is the way things are, and we'll do that. So,
follow up knocked away. That follow was by Fagley, and.
It looks like the Hurricanes here are trying to get the puck. It's wedged there along the sides. Little movement here. Back into the neutral ice. Beisel collects it in neutral ice, moves it up into the Brooklyn zone, fires it down in there with a wrister in there. Another shot on goal. Deflected. Ooh.
Shot save. Boy.
Supinski is under fire at this point with 3 minutes remaining in the game. He's done a good job of holding Lakewood off this period, not surrendering any goals, although I wonder how much they're really pushing that. But again, he's been under fire as much as he was in the first two periods.
Banasek, no, I think it was Banasek. Throws the puck to the right or to the left of Sterling. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left here. And Lakewood is going to come away here with a victory. The margin is the only thing that's in question at the moment. Tell you what, Nick Supinski has been an absolute stud today for Brooklyn. And there's, Phil Banasek played tough defensively. Good showings also by Aiden Starr, Jeff Helmick, Yaya Hatab, Rocco Spowacki. Obviously, Kyle Morgan, up until the point where he had to leave the ice, he was played very tough as well. But as we've seen, Ronan Johnson and Tyler Volkancic are, they're difference makers, and those are the types of players that you can lean on in a Barron Cup 3 type tournament where the depth isn't as strong as it is in some of the other divisions. So you can go a two-player combo like that, plus the goalkeeping of Sterling and Fallon Popovich. She's been in the middle of everything as well, and she's there she is right now. Let's see if she can get by. Oh boy!
They want a penalty here in Lakewood, but I don't think they're going to get it, as that looked as though she was falling down as she was trying to collect that puck in center ice.
Boy, Garst dislodged Popovich from that puck, and now outlet pass to DeLuca. Puck comes out. We have a goal.
We got a goal.
Brooklyn gets on the board. Sterling, I think, knocked it off his own player.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a goal for Rocco Spowacki. I think Spowacki's going to get the credit for that one. And Brooklyn, with 1 minute 8 seconds left in the contest, they get off the schneid.
Yep, that's a big goal for them to take some positive momentum into the next game here. You see, again, they've worked all night for it. Again, you ran into a buzzsaw right now. Lakewood is a buzzsaw in the Blue South, and Brooklyn has been game all night. They're not backing down from it, but again, you see the difference. There's talent on the side, and as you mentioned, Ed, for Lakewood, it's going to be apparent for this Lakewood Rangers team to really get to get ready for the Barron Cup tournament and know who they are. And you can see right now that Ronan Johnson is their leader on the offensive end. Another shot on goal there, saved by Singer.
Sterling.
Sterling, sorry, I keep calling him Singer.
We heard a lot of Kiss earlier today, so if you're talking about Eric Singer,
I think that's what it is.
Could be, All right, Spawacki gets the goal from DeLuca to cut the lead to 5-1. And right now, Volkancic's out there right now, but it looks like Johnson's going to get some rest for the rest of the game. Banasek, shot save, follow up by Hatab, save again. Sterling starting to get a little bit of pressure here. That's Fulmer. 24 seconds left here in the game. Hatab giving chase. That's Popovich to Banaszak. Banaszak shot, saved by Sterling. Sterling's getting the most. He's facing the most shots now than he has all game in a short amount of time. Yeah, you wonder where this offense was for Brooklyn, but again, the result is not in doubt at this point for Lakewood. And again, as we mentioned, looking forward for both of these teams, Brooklyn can take a little bit of positivity from that goal at the end there that they didn't, get blown out or shut out here. Again, they have a very good guy in goal right now for them, and we'll look to see. All right. 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds, and that is going to do it here from the Winterhurst Ice Arena in Lakewood, Ohio. The home team, the Lakewood Rangers, get the 5-1 victory over the Brooklyn Hurricanes. With the win, Lakewood improves to 11-5 overall. They are now 8-0, a perfect record in Blue South Division play. Brooklyn drops to 1-9-3. They are now 0-3-2 in Blue South Division play. And it's been this game. The score looks like it was a domination. You can argue that, but I think we can both agree that for one, Nick Stupinski was phenomenal between the pipes for Brooklyn, and without as good as he played, this game could have gotten a lot worse out of hand. Yeah. And that's really more just because of the opportunities that Tyler Volkancic and Ronan Johnson created for themselves and created for their teammates. So Stupinski did a fantastic job there. Brooklyn was just unable to sustain consistent pressure on Ryan Sterling. Yeah, and that's the issue, and that was the difference there, is that Lakewood was able to put together more goal-scoring opportunities. But you could also take into account the fact that Lakewood, again, as we mentioned off the top of the show, is top-heavy with seniors. A lot of players on their team have experience in leading the team, whereas Brooklyn may be a little bit younger, of a younger team that's progressing throughout the season. But again, we would be remiss if we did not point out the fact that, again, Lakewood's defense as a whole was really impressive too, because they never really allowed Brooklyn to get any sort of momentum in their goal. It was one and done for the most part for the Hurricane offense. But again, we have 5-1 victory in favor of the Rangers. We have a hat trick for Ronan Johnson out of the Rangers, and Ed can tell you about the rest of the scoring for the game. Yeah, with the goals, Ronan Johnson now has a total of 48 points. He has 33 goals to go with 15 assists. Tyler Volkancic now has 19 goals to go with 9 assists. He now has 28 points overall. As Coach Sinkovich said, these are two of the most talented seniors in the division. Ryan Sterling, one of the true leaders and unsung backbone of the team. He's faced over 400 shots in 15 games, and he added probably at least 15 more at that, and only gave up 1 goal. For Lakewood, they're a young team, but they have a really bright future. They work hard. They understand what it takes to improve every day. There's not a ton of experienced players on the team, but they work hard. They they continue to make their coaching staff proud with their dedication to the game of hockey. So Lakewood. A little bit about Lakewood there. They will face Bay tomorrow here at the Lakewood Ice Center. They will be on the visitor side tomorrow. This will be a home game for Bay, but that'll be another Blue South Division action right here at Winterhurst. For Brooklyn, they will take on North Olmsted in Blue South Division action. That game will be at home at the John Coyne Recreation Center on Thursday, January 9th. And we'll see if they can get their first division win there. All right, that is going to do it for our show here tonight. We want to thank the Winterhurst Ice Arena in Lakewood for hosting us and getting us set up here. Those of you who are from Lakewood, unfortunately not broadcasting this, but make sure you stick around. There is an alumni, inter-squad alumni game between former Rangers. That's going to be taking place right here. As soon as the ice is cut, I think they're going to get rolling here on that. For us, we will be back Friday night live from Mentor, the Mentor Civic Center, their ice arena out there. We are going to cover Red Division action between Hudson and Mentor. All right, make sure you are watching this live on the YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Get those notifications when we are about to go onto the air. We want to thank our sponsors, RRT Productions, Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance, Troutland Entertainment, and Mako Custom Printing. We want to thank our sponsors again. We can't thank them enough. And that's going to do it tonight. For Sean Duffy, Rob Troutman, Jeff Troutman, Josh Jeffy, Noah Jacobson, my son got whisked away by his mother to try to get a head start and get into bed. Winter break ends here real soon, so
Good luck with that.
all of us that have kids are gonna have a rude awakening here come Monday/Tuesday. But with that, this is Hockey Night in Northeast Ohio, presented by Raymond Felton State Farm Insurance. We are Sports on Tap, and we will see you on the other side.
Have you compared insurance rates lately? Are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If not, look no further than Ray Felton State Farm, a proud sponsor of Sports on Tap. For a free quote, call his office at 234-284-2996 or visit him online at rayfelton.com.
Whether you're hosting a corporate event, wedding, conference, concert, or any other special gathering, our comprehensive range of services will exceed your expectations and elevate your event to new heights. RRT Productions. We shoot, we edit, you win. Visit our website at www.rrt-productions.com.
We've got the experience, the passion, and the beach to make your event a smash hit. Whether it's a romantic wedding, a lively sports venue, or a rocking high school dance, Troutland Entertainment has you covered. Contact them at 330-414-4261 or email them at troutlandent@gmail.com. That's troutlandent@gmail.com. Elevate your brand with Mako Custom Printing. Mako Custom Printing specializes in creating high-quality spiritware, corporate apparel, and promotional products that make your brand stand out. Whether you need custom printing, graphic design, or an online store for your school or business, we've got you covered. Make a statement with Mako Custom Printing. Visit us at mako.com to start your custom printing journey today. That's MEHCO.com.